Move! There we go. Wasn't letting me move.
Sir, the 4th cohort reserve has assembled, but our lines are broken. We have raiding parties operating throughout the city.
Understood.
Ah, okay. So at least we do have a couple of reinforcements, or at least reserves. Oh, everyone's dying.
Oh, the real soldiers can fight.
That wasn't a soldier. That was... You killed a civilian. Why are you guys such assholes? Civilians aren't the ones fucking killing you guys, or, you know, trying to subjugate you. Fucking Britons. I'm killing your warrior guy. Because I don't like him. He's big, he's mean, he deserves to be dead first. Woohoo! Oh yeah! Fine. I'm killing this guy first because I have the burning eagle shit. Oh, you fucking asshole! You ruined my chain! What a dick! Woo-oo! Nice try, though. Yes! Why? And then I'm gonna slash his knee. No, I'm stabbing in the back. Right. How much XP do I have? 141,000. Yeah, we got enough to upgrade some stuff. Let's see. Considering we're on like the last level, right? Let's see. Timeline. Yep, we are on the last level. Well, since we're on the last level, I'm not gonna try and go for any gain things. We are going to upgrade everything else. Now, some people gave some suggestions of, oh, why don't you get like a damage execution, start off the battle like that, and then lead into everything else. And while that sounds like it'd be a good idea, I don't think so. I just don't find a real point to like damage upgrades when you could just kind of wail into a guy and eventually he'll die anyways, right? Alright, so what do I want? We'll just get these. So at least our focus capsules can be everlasting. Oh boy. Lead your men to the forum. Well, first I gotta kill the people who are killing my men.
4th cohort. Yes.
Oh, they're good. Alright, 4th cohort! Let's do this! I need to get in position. Here we go. Charge!
Come on. This way.
We have to help our battalion before he dies dramatically.
Clear a way through. Battalion is on the other side.
I actually really like the cutscene with Battalion kicking some ass, you know.
Get to work. Yes, sir. Raiding party.
Oh gosh, choices. What do I want to do? Legionaries to the left. Your legionaries will protect the left side, leaving you to defend the right side. There's a Scorpion to help you defend the right side. Okay. Your legionaries will fill the gap on the right, preventing barbarians from rushing in. This position cannot receive archer support. Very strongly supported by Scorpio fire. Well... I think I can handle the right side? Yeah, we'll just shoot the guys on the right.
Take up a defense point on our left.
Ours will provide volley for support for Marius. Strong if legionnaires are holding the left. Can offer volley support if no legionnaires are present. I would like them to help me out on the right, because sometimes people will slip by.
Archers, get behind me. Provide covering fire.
Oh, for fuck's sake, they already got through! My gods are within me, and that doesn't sound really creepy at all, okay? Except for the one that's like, the snow guy? Yeah, he's not so cool. X! Yeah, man, you might as well just use X all the time. Oh, come on! The one time that it's actually a shield kill. Oh, see, whenever I see that, it looks like he's about to stab the shit out of him, or slash the shit out of him, and it turns out to be a blocking, or, a shield thing. Oh, right. Archers, cover me! It just flies into the air, it just lightly lands in his fucking back shoulder. Good job. Alright, let's try and kill these guys before they get to me. Archers, cover me! Okay, it looks like maybe you do have to hold it? I'm not sure. Oh, there goes your arm! And your face! Good! Archers covering me. Oh, did you look at that? Ha! Oh, no, you don't. Oh, yes, you did. Fuck. Archers cover me. That works! Huh? Can I help out with those guys over there? I'm not gonna try. I got too much shit going on down here. Archers, cover me! There you go. It didn't kill them, but they did some damage. Who needs executions when I can just slash the shit out of them? Ah! Hey, big man, how's it going? Oh, man! That's impressive. You are someone that I really want to kill. What the fuck do you mean your line needs backup? Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Shoot everybody! Archers, cover me! Oh, shit. See, that was a new guy, a new enemy. He has dual blades and he does heavy attacks. I wasn't prepared for that. Damn it! I just gotta keep his shields down, man. Or he does that. Ow. Everyone's doing heavy attacks on me nowadays, man. It's rude. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Oh, I got the health regen at the last second. Nice. Okay.
Good work. You men, secure this area. I will make haste to our commander. Rome shall not fall.
Okay. Battalion! I think I'm gonna have to kill some people. Okay. Whoa! Oh! I guess I can help you guys out. Let's do this. I like how yanking it out is a legendary hit. You know? Like it's just part of the execution. Boom! Just so I can keep it going. Oh, for fuck's sake, the shield. No! I am always wrong. I will never succeed in life. See, this is why I can't do rhythm-based games and why you guys will never see me play, like, Guitar Hero or some shit. Alright? Because I'll suck at it. Even worse than at least this game. I'm not dealing with this shit today, okay? Big fat man's blocking every single one of my hits? Mm-mm. Battalion, I'd like you if you didn't die. I like you, man. Ah, son of a bitch. Well, rest in peace. Oh, yeah, definitely. Fucking cock block? We're about to rock some world and all of a sudden it's just like, nope! Cock block meteor. And when I say cock block, I mean like fighting. It's blocking my ability to fight. And the guys is coming around like, hey, get the fuck up, yo.
Marius, son of Rome.
Yep.
Ryse.
God damn it, are you fucking kidding me? I was just about to say, if she says Ryse.
Your destiny awaits you.
Look around you. How will I prevent the fall of Rome? All is lost.
Don't waste time pulling off the petals. Cut off the head.
you literally mean it? Okay.
Boudica.
I thought it was pretty obvious that, yeah, we had to kill Boudica.
General, we can't hold them back for much longer.
Boudica.
Sir? Sir, I don't know for how much longer we can...
Uh-oh. Ice God, not so happy.
The gods do not favor us. We must...
Fall back. Flee. Is that what you left your post to tell me? Is that why you left your men? We have been summoned by the gods, and you want to flee? I should kill you myself. You bring dishonor to your men. You bring dishonor to me. You bring dishonor to Rome! I swear to you, Centurion, Rome will not fall. Not today. Today, we fight. Signal whatever's left of the 6th Legion to come about and reinforce the west flank. Pull the 5th out of the old quarter to do the same. I'll find whatever's left of the 14th and take on the enemy in front of the palace.
Go! Understood.
The front line will hold. Even if I have to hold it myself.
Isn't that what I always do anyways? Next rank unlocked. Oh boy. Now I've ranked up, and I can go for the last thing? There's not much there for me to grab. At least not like a last level thing. Let's see. Alright, I have 130,000, so I might as well spend on something. How about just this? Boom. Why not? General Marius. I like the sound of that, General Marius, rather than just Damocles. You know, I don't know anything about really Rome at all. I don't know history. History's not like my favorite subject.
This way,
So,
General. Boudica's forces have overrun the forum. What are your orders?
We tear a hole in Boudica's inner guard and eliminate her.
Kill the leader. That's safe.
Have you seen them all? When can I go back to my home? Are you listening to me?
Yeah. You'll go home soon enough. Don't worry. But yeah, no, it probably would have helped if I knew anything about Rome, because there's all these people like, oh my god, look, there's Nero. Wait, why is he there before this thing? I'm like, I don't know. But it's okay, because it's not like a super realistic take on it, because they have gods and actual, like, gods, you know? Nope. I don't even know how they fucking dodge when they're, like, lined up on a wall or some shit. I'm really interested to see what people are going to be able to do in, like, a couple of weeks from now, or even maybe now, where they play on, like, the hardest difficulty, and they only get legendary hits. Never, ever do they get a recruit or just Centurion execution. That would be really nice, or cool to look at. Because obviously that's what Crytek intended, right? For people to become masters of the combat in this game. For every single execution to go flawlessly and to the highest regard. Look amazing. And I'm not the type of person to do it. I've just been getting Centurion hits since the beginning of the game. It's actually kind of funny. The only times I really get... well, no. I get recruits hits. Usually because I'm trying to do, like... trying to get the legendary hits, right? Yeah, well. Let's kill this guy. Bam!
Sir, the rest of the 14th are isolated across the river. Sir, we have siege defenses on the far side. A boat from the Scorpio could knock over that patch of pitch.
Okay, there you go. Burn them all.
Get that gate open. Move up.
Shouldn't I try and kill the giant war elephant? Alright.
Following, sir.
Let's get a move on. Did I pass by some pilums? Actually? Yeah, well. Here's a vista. Look at Rome. Look at Rome as it stands. As it falls. It'll eventually go down. So it's actually really hard to be like, yeah, it'll last forever. No. It dies eventually.
Archer auxiliary of the 19th, sir.
Hey!
Follow me.
I'm gonna be yelling stuff at you, so I hope you're ready.
Down there! Provide support!
I know, I got some. Alright. Look at me, Ma! I'm an archer too! Yeah, that just missed. Woohoo! Fire volley! Fire volley! So I'm guessing the reason how come they try to make like the button thing last really long is because of the fact that fire volley! Because that way you have some time to say the words! That's still stupid. Fire volley! Or just
Ready, man.
kill them myself.
Move out!
It only took me like the entire game to actually completely grasp the thing. So to the guy who was like, you gotta say Xbox, no, you just have to hold the button. That's it. That was my bad. Hey, how's it going?
It's Boudica, sir, on the war elephant. She's trying to breach the palace defenses.
She got another fucking war elephant?
Artillery do we have?
There's a Scorpio up on the ridge there, sir.
Alright, let's get to it!
Watch out! War elephants!
War elephants! Oh boy.
Here comes one. Charging!
So you have to dodge all the war elephants and eventually make it to the line. Well, congratulations, me. I relatively made it here without getting hurt. And I said relatively because I did get slightly hurt. Hey, Boudica! Got your elephant again! Oh wait, no, that's the one that Vitalian hit. Hey. Remember me? Boudica, come back! I'm just gonna slash the shit out of you, girl! Maybe we'll actually have like a legitimate fight with her. Because last time, that wasn't really much of a boss fight. Here we go.
We meet again, Roman. This time yield or pay the price.
And let you destroy Rome. Never!
We can't both win. And I've come too far to let you stand in my way.
Well, I mean, there's not much you can do about it. Okay. Oh, right! She's got multiple attacks going on for her. Okay. So she does her like multi-strike thing, and then you have to block just in perfect timing. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm learning, as always. Damn it! I don't know how that gets through, because because the fucking sword just passed through my fucking shield. See? Boudica, your multi-flurry attacks mean nothing to me. It's actually kind of interesting. You have to kind of be slow and deliberate for a lot of these attacks, but hey, there you go.
I say yield! Do it now, Boudica!
Yeah, or I'll kill you and knock you down another stage. Ooh, lady! That's something I actually had to dodge. You know what? I have an attack that slams onto the ground too. Boom! Let's do this. Focus mode, easy mode. I can do it again. You see, I have my abilities fully unlocked this time around, which is really awkward because last time in this battle, I didn't have any abilities unlocked. So that's just been the part that's always weirded me out. Woohoo! Who needs to fight legit? I'll just blast into you and ebb away at your flesh. Oh boy. Alright, let's fight. Yeah, okay. Stupid flurry attacks, being super quick. Don't know when I'm supposed to block and when I'm not supposed to block. You know what? Focus mode, bitch. Sorry, Boudica, but I win this battle again.
Marius, son of Rome.
Not my type after all.
We're not much different, you and I. Fate has made us enemies. But in another life.
In another life, perhaps. Not in this one.
No. Not in this one. Do it, Roman. Do it.
Now he snapped back.
Centurion Severus to me! Display this from the highest place you can find. When the barbarians see it, they'll run. The battle will be ours.
Since you're clearly not here to protect me, what now?
I stab you.
You had my family murdered. You have left Rome in ruins. Everything that has happened, all this needless death, your jealousy, your vanity, and your arrogance has caused it all.
Wait! Have you forgotten the Oracle's prophecy? Emperor Nero can only die by his own sword. You can't kill me. Only I can. You said so yourself. You'll anger the gods. Hand me your dagger, General. Then I can at least die as an emperor. Even if I never lived as one. You said the barbarians have been defeated. So, it's not them pounding up that door. Those are my Praetorians. Guards! Guards! Damocles is here! He's here to kill me! Protect me now!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Marius, my good man. Do you have any idea how much trouble you've caused me? How hard I've worked to tease all these pieces into place.
Oh my god! So it wasn't even the Emperor that had my family murdered. Ha!
Leontius is dead, my Emperor. This is not the time, Boudica. Run.
Why?
It's simple. To destroy Rome. And end this foolish notion of civilization.
Marius, watch out!
You mortals play your games. We gods play ours.
But the game has rules.
Okay. Avenge the death of your family, but killing Nero wasn't the one that caused it, right? Oh, hey. Ow. I pressed A because I figured I'd deflect it. Ah, God, this really sucks! Why? I don't even want to get legendary hits. I just want to make sure I actually land the ones I'm supposed to. Well, you made an attempt. A really dumb attempt. Oh, jeez. So this entire hallway is just basically a quick time event. I'm alright with that. I mean, that's been most of the game anyways. Oh. Jesus, how many of these fucking assholes are just chilling in the backside? Ooh, that was awesome. Okay. You know, say what you will, but quick time events are pretty much the only way, gosh, to get players to be able to kind of perform somewhat the actions of what can be shown on screen, you know? If that makes any sense. Because until we get like something like virtual reality, I'm not gonna be able to make the actual sword swing, so we might as well just, leave it to a button press. You know, I've slaughtered your entire hallway of friends. Ah, boy. I guess technically you can't really fail this area either. Because even if you press like Y or something, you don't fuck up. It's just a recruit hit. You can never fail. You can only judge yourself by your own performance. Am I getting more health as time goes on? I've been stabbed! Why do I have more health? Oh shit! I'm getting stronger as I push through this hallway. My empire of death. Yeah, okay. Oh! Oh, shit! I guess that's one way to do it. Well, rest in peace, bro. You're not gonna revive me? Nothing? Just, yep, nope. That's the game. Marius and Nero are dead. Good game.
In time, Rome healed, and her civilization once more grew and flourished. The city, saved by an unsung hero, would go on to stand for thousands of years. Rome would endure. From then until the last days of man.
I don't know about that. So is that it? Huh. Okay. I guess that was an alright ending. They kind of definitely, that's definitely, this is probably one of the few games I've played in a long time that didn't just set up for like a sequel. I mean, they could continue on with this type of gameplay stuff and jump to different eras and then try and, you know, play around with the whole god concept stuff. But obviously with this one, Marius' story's done. We lived through most of it and boom, there you go. So, in terms of the game itself and how it was relatively enjoyable. It was, yeah, a lot of fun. I mean, it's one of those games, and one of the things I really wish a lot of games did, I wish more games were easy to get into, but hard to master, right? It's easy to, you know, do all these things. Obviously, I wasn't very good at this game, but it was easy enough to still be able to get through the game, trudge through the game, and be like, okay. And there were those moments where you're like, aha, that's how you master the controls, you know? And obviously, it's hard to do that on your first run through of a game, especially when you're not used to these kind of things. And obviously, like, if you've ever played a game, like, if you played through the Batman Arkham series just before you played Ryse and you mastered that stuff, then yeah, you'd probably be a little bit better here. But I think the general gameplay was actually relatively fun. Everyone was complaining about, oh, it's just a bunch of QuickTime events. Well, what else did you want it to be? You want it to be God of War? It's not going to be God of War. Instead, it was, you know, you're trying to do all these executions in certain ways and trying to master the system so you're always getting these legendary hits, and that was the goal. That was the goal throughout the entire game. Seeing how many legendary hits you could perform because you're kind of starting to get the idea. You're like, okay, he's about to swing his sword, it's gonna be X, you know? And eventually, it'll get to the point where like, okay, I'm entering this particular execution, so these are gonna be the button hits I hit. Because obviously, you know, the executions were repeated hundreds of times, you know, the various different ones. And there are even times where I was like, you know, a one after another, I was like, oh, well, I'm doing this one again. Just press Y and then X and then X. Boom. Like the double executions, most of them were comprised of just pressing X. And those, you learn these things. And I think that's actually, that's really great. You know, for a game, for something that just kind of came out of left field. It was just a random new IP that was kind of there for Crytek to kind of be like, hey, look at our awesome visuals, which, you know, the visuals were very impressive. Very, very impressive. The only thing that disappointed me in terms of visuals was the fire effects. Those looked really awful. Like the particles around the fires were all right, but the fires themselves, they were kind of like this slow animation, and fire doesn't look like that in real life. You know? It's this alive thing that just fucking envelops everything. And so when you get into this game and you just see like the fire just kind of being a sprite that turns with you, that's really slowly animated, it doesn't make sense because Crytek has gotten fire down right before in the Crysis series. So that was really weird. But I think I really liked that the cutscenes were really... And just the entire game looked visually awesome, you know? Like something you'd see years ago as like a rendered movie. We're now getting stuff like that, and I think that's pretty great. Obviously, there were a couple of scenes that were pre-rendered. Like you could very obviously see like that kind of encoding pixelation that you see when you're like watching a video and it's upscaled. I don't know why they don't have like a 1920 by 1080 video at least. So that way it doesn't look awful, but it was there, and you could tell when it was going on. But for those scenes that were actually in-engine, those looked great. Those were fantastic. You know, you could see the sheen of the sweat and fucking the movement of the individual gears. There were a couple of times where they were a little bit weird, like when we were killing, what's his name? That first guy, the one who had us, the one who made the gift. I forgot his name already because I didn't really care. But the chains on his shoulder kind of started to wig out a little bit whenever he moved, and that was kind of odd, but I really enjoyed this game, you know, trying to master it, trying to get into it. Now, I think there could have been, story-wise, it was a little bit weird because I didn't really know what the hell was going on for a large chunk of it. It's definitely a game for people who like looked into Roman history and like, oh yeah, all these different things, this is what's going on, and then mythology, because obviously there was gods. This wasn't supposed to be like a straight up, okay, this is exactly this is a real world. This is it. You know, it was just set in the time period, and then we rolled with it. The god mythologies and all these things, and some things weren't right, but I don't know. Obviously, it would be better off for the people who did know these things. But the only thing I could, let's see, I wish the game was a little bit longer. This was a really short game, although pacing-wise, it did have a relatively good pace to the point where when you finish the game, it wasn't like there was still a moment like, oh, that's it. But it paced itself so well that it was just like, oh, okay, well, that's it. You know, it's not like, is there gonna be more? It's just like, oh, well. It was surprising that it was, you know, it ended really quickly. That was probably like 5 hours, 6 hours of gameplay. I'm not really sure. But for the most part, it was solid. I wish there were more badass cutscenes. Like my favorite cutscene in the entire game was when Vitalian was charging into battle and he was just fucking shit up, and you had the music going, and that was awesome, and that was movie quality shit right there, right? And it was kind of making me think. I was like, I really wish the gameplay was like that, you know, all these fucking like zooming around and slashing the shit out of people. But the gameplay again was solid, and you know, I wouldn't mind seeing more games in the future that are kind of like this, more like a Ryse 2, but obviously set in a different era. Imagine a like Ryse, except being set in like, you know, like Asian era stuff. Although, since they did Rome, that's kind of a little bit far ahead already. But I don't know, it'd be neat, you know, and then you could still introduce the whole like god concepts, or something. But I don't know if this is gonna be a one-off game. But if there's a game in the future, that'd be pretty badass. I think this was definitely a decent game to start off the next gen. In comparison, like, because last gen, on the Xbox 360 and the PS3, we didn't really have a lot of games that were like that started off and you're just like, oh yeah, this is next gen, and I'm gonna remember this game and be like, yeah, that was really fun. No, Perfect Dark Zero sucked. Okay. And I can say that with only playing 30 minutes of it. It sucked. I didn't even want to finish I didn't even want to get past the second level because of how bad it was. But this game, you know, I could see myself going into the future and playing a little bit more, you know, trying to master a little bit of the gameplay. And then there's even the gladiator mode. There's the multiplayer mode that you can do with other people. It's a co-op thing, and you kind of both have to, you're doing all these different executions together in the gladiator arena thing that we went through, where we kind of touched on it. And the gladiator arena thing was really cool. Okay, like it was just very sudden, just like, okay, here's this arena thing that's shifting all around, it's changing everything, and it looks visually really good because there's colors. One thing, colors really make the world in the visuals and everything like that. When we were in that one section in the dark forest and we're being chased by the horned barbarians or whatever, that kind of sucked because it was just blue constantly. You know, maybe a little bit fire, and that was kind of meh. But as soon as when we were in the forest at the beginning of the game, sort of, charging towards Boudica and her father, that was a really great looking section. The gladiator place, lots of colors, great looking section. Whenever, I think the worst parts of the games in terms of visuals were those war parts, where it was just kind of one color scheme throughout the entire thing, and because we're just sitting here, the fucking thing went off. But otherwise, no, everything. This was a fun game. There wasn't really a lot of frustration. There were a couple of enemies that definitely broke the flow of the game, because it's kind of like with Assassin's Creed 3, where, you know, you start to master killing all these normal enemies and you're kicking their ass, and then you just have these assholes who come around and they just fucking wail into your shit. And obviously in the future, if you've played the game a bunch of times, you'll become a master and deal with them, but the first time around, it's just very jarring to kind of have to deal with these guys and not really know how to completely annihilate them, because it's very like, okay, I'm wailing into this guy, and then very suddenly he just blocks. Okay, I'm wailing into this guy, and very suddenly this other dude does a heavy attack but I'm in the middle of deflecting or trying to deflect, and I can't dodge. You know, because there's like a half second, at least for me, it was like, I see an attack coming towards me, and so I press A to deflect it. And obviously you're either supposed to wait, depending on the heavy attack, because you could deflect heavy attacks, which finding out that was actually pretty cool. So I mean, if you were just patient enough and they almost hit you with it and you press A, you deflect it. But obviously, for the most part, you wanted to dodge them, and I did fucking. I press A instinctively, and because that's what most of the game is, deflecting instinctively and then fucking shit up. But no, that's okay. Game was fun. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a very like supremely great. Obviously, you know, by next gen we won't be like, yeah, Ryse, that was my shit, man. That was my. I don't think anyone's gonna go, that was my childhood. Especially because it was kind of a very short game. It didn't really set up a lot of characterization. You know, Marius was okay. It was interesting having him kind of evolve and just, vengeance, I am Damocles. Although I was really sad that we only had the Damocles outfit for like a very short period of time. It would have been cool if like at some point, like during that last segment, the guy's just like, you know what, we'll just throw his Damocles outfit on him. Boom. And you just kind of kill him in a badass way. That'd be neat. But I'm gonna hit leave credits, see if that does anything. I doubt there's an after credit scene. It's probably just gonna push straight into the menu. Yep, there you go. So, yeah, that was Ryse. Son of Rome. Relatively fun. One day I need to try out the, we finished the campaign completely. I need to try out the gladiator stuff. Because it looks like it could be relatively interesting. Like, there's a lot of different customization things. Different helmets, different weapons, things like that. That's kind of neat. So, gotta try that out in the future, but for now, that is everything. Oh, look at that! You can even get the Damocles skin for the gladiator stuff. Ah, so that's why it's there. Interesting. Okay. Oh, you have to buy these skins. Ew. No, not gonna do that. I guess everything. The only really jarring thing is this Ryse Son of Rome in-game gold thing. There is no reason why anyone should buy this. Like, at all. Just play through the game once or twice. It's 5 to 6 hours. Boom, there you go. You have everything unlocked. But okay, maybe it's more for like the gladiator mode. I don't know if you have to buy things with Valor in this mode too. But yeah, for now, I'm done. That was it. Thanks for watching this Let's Play. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed the game. And next gen, this generation should be a lot of fun. I'll see you guys later.